Yeah, of course, it's not easy. It's the complications in the world of supply chain, the documentation. Sort of open. It's complicated, but it sort of opens up the opportunity for us, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was. I think the platform's very easy to understand. It appears very easy to use.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clear. It's quite straightforward in the process. So, the logic of the platform is good. And the speed of the platform looks good as well. So yeah, overall, I think the quality of the platform is great.
Well, that's so you can see the amount of time and effort we're putting into it. We're not cutting any corners when it comes to developing this platform, making sure it is not only powerful, robust, has crazy functionality, but it's intuitive to use. We want people to be able to use it, right?
Yeah, the change with platform. It really can change, the supply chain process and efficiency significantly, both for the product manufacturer and for the end customer and the consumer. And it, will reduce cost and speed things up. So for me, yeah, it should be a big revolution. I mean, there's obviously a lot of activity around this area right now, but there needs to be a lot more work done for it to happen, but I believe that the Morpheus.Network will change and improve the supply chain for the world over the next 10 years.
Yeah, definitely. I get asked all the time, what do I think is the biggest thing about blockchain that's going to do for supply chain, or, change a lot of supply chain managers and how supply chains are run. It's the digitalization of the documentation, be able to store things on the blockchain, making them original and shareable all at the same time. In my opinion, that document management is, in a sense, the biggest change that we're going to see over the next, 3 to 5 years, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Document management is for any company, with a big supply chain or a logistics company or a product manufacturer, anybody sort of importing, exporting, has, or even just domestic distribution, has paperwork challenges. There are many, opportunities to improve. But obviously, along the way, these documents get lost. Some of them are obviously scanned today and, put into, normal, typical systems. And transferred by email or transferred through their data system. But at the end of the day, the challenge is getting all those documents in one place at the right time and collecting them all together, and no documents missing. So yeah, there's a lot of documents that are lost, a lot of rework created because documents are lost, or and it slows down the supply chain just because. So it adds extra costs, slows down the supply chain, adds additional people in the supply chain from a cost perspective.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It really does. And actually, Roger, the reason I had you on this on this call at this time, I know it's early in the day for you. Is to actually show you some new functionality that I'm very excited about. So what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, sir, I'm going to share my screen and I'll take you through setting up this this new process. I think you'll be impressed by it. So let me share my screen and we'll go from there. You go to see the dashboard here.
Okay.
All right. What I'm going to do for you, Roger, like you've seen before, is set up this new smart contract. New contract here. All right, today's date as well. Now, once again, Roger, as I mentioned before, this information is templated information. Once again, it's just for this demonstration specifically.
Yeah.
But we can put whatever products, whatever places, whatever sort of reference numbers we want to for this specific contract. So Now, you've seen a lot of this functionality before, of course. We've seen various setups with payments. We've seen QR code scans. I showed you, Roger, actually IoT triggers as well, if you remember. We've seen notifications through the platform. Various demonstrations. But today, the one I really want to focus on is called our continual QR code. And in my opinion, it is the most advanced QR code system that I've ever seen personally. So what I'm going to do is set up this advanced continual QR code. Simple as sticking in an email address here. So I'm going to put in your email address here, Roger.
Okay.
All right, so simple as that. So the way this continual QR code works is you can download it, you can copy the link, just like our QR code scanner, which works as a trigger. This one actually is continuous throughout the entire life of the contract itself, of that product. So it can be scanned over and over and over again. So as I'm demonstrating this for you here, I set this up for you, and I'm going to launch, and I'm going to deploy the contract here.
Okay.
Now, as it's processing, Roger, if I can get you to, you can see it's processing over here. It is in progress. If I can get you to actually check your email, you should be able to pull up that specific QR code. And if you can scan that as well from your end.
Yep, I've got it.
Okay.
I open it successfully and I get to the digital footprint. And it's got your latitude and longitude.
All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to pull up our digital footprint. See, I'm going to scan in as well myself here. We're both going to scan this continual QR code over here. So what I'm going to show on the digital footprint specifically.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you on the digital footprint precisely the scan that you just did, Roger, and the scan that I did on my phone as well. Now you're going to see it right on the map. I'm going to point out that you can see all the way from Canada, where I'm located, all the way to the other beacon on the other side of the world here in Singapore.
Impressive.
Thank you. Yes.
Very impressive.
Yes, basically, as you saw right there, Roger, it's as simple as scanning it with your smartphone. And this continual QR code can be scanned over and over and over again. So at different handling points, different weigh facilities, distribution centers, right at the manufacturing facilities as well. So we give that functionality all the way down the supply chain. And basically what that allows you to do is know the entire history of all your products, where they've been handled, which waypoints they pass through is actually information as to whether the product itself is counterfeit. If you can look at the digital footprint, built up with this continual QR code scan and see that it was not in the handling facilities that it was supposed to be. It's not being sold from the distribution center that it was actually destined to be sold from. Then you know that product is black market or gray market. So basically, this is a whole anti-fraud system built in to this continual QR code scan. Built-in geolocation as well. We've had a lot of use cases where getting hardware implemented, getting a signal for geolocation is very difficult. Using this system over here, where only a smartphone has to be used, and you turn on your location settings. As simple as that, you can find your spot right on the map, where your manufacturing facility is, or wherever your products are being shipped from and to. It's amazing for visibility. And really what I want to show you as well here, Roger, if we look at another one of these digital footprints over here, we can see that we have these tracked all over the globe, right? So this one, for example, this is going into Russia, pinging back into Canada, into Belarus, into Ukraine. We have some smart contracts as well. Let's see over here. Some other smart contracts. Let's see here. Let's see where this one's coming from. This one as well. We have this going right into China. It's going right into Eastern China, like you see over here. So, being able to track these, sort of manufacturing facilities, shipping points all around the world, this is huge. This is one of the most impressive features, in my opinion, of the platform.
Yeah.
And I'm super glad that I get to share it with you today, Roger. So.
Yeah, I think it's got great application ability, so it's really fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.